Guys, welcome to Totirap. Today we are definitely not in March at all anymore, and Rightstuf had their March Madness.
Welcome to April Madness.
Yeah, the big April basketball madness. But we're going to talk about Rightstuf has their fan voted on who's the best anime of all time by giving us how many ever brackets there are and then doubling that by 2.
Okay, cool.
64.
So
I don't know.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna guess what we think
One?
won via every bracket.
I thought we were gonna go with what we would have picked.
We could have done that, but then you'd have to remember if yours won all the way through.
Bring your laptop here so I can see.
Ah, shit. I don't know how to do that.
It's not possible.
It's like,
You want me to just read them to you? Because the only issue is I have the picture of
oh,
everything that won.
I see. Okay, just read it to me.
Because I can't, because
to
that
me.
blue is me. If you couldn't tell, that's why it looks like shit. Because I did it last second.
Nice.
All right.
So we can either vote for it, but I think we just think who won because then I can go off if you
This
were
is
right.
anime, right?
I'll just react to it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so first round, we have a pretty fair category.
On the left side or right side?
You're right.
On my right side. Okay,
I don't know how it is.
Okay.
I guess it is their left.
Yeah.
Chainsaw or Toradora?
Yeah.
What the
So,
fuck?
similar categories. Who do you think won this?
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Very depressed, but we'll move on. Okay, this one's fair. Full Metal Alchemist or Death Note?
I think Full Metal won.
Full Metal.
Think Full Metal won?
I think Full Metal
Is it
won.
Brotherhood or is it a regular Full Metal?
It's probably Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Full Metal.
Full Metal.
Full Metal.
Full Metal
Yeah.
did win. Bleach or is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Is it wrong to pick up girls in the
I
dungeon?
think Bleach.
Bleach?
Especially because with recent,
Yeah,
I'm
Bleach
pretty
won
sure
this.
it's Bleach.
I think Bleach is more popular than
Yeah.
that anyway. Next one is Fruits Basket or Weathering with You.
Weathering with You.
Fruit baskets.
Fruits Basket's
If
won.
Fruits Basket
Yeah,
won?
dude.
Yes!
I'm very
And you
surprised.
voted against it!
No, I was being cynical.
Because
Because we're talking about who we
won.
thought won.
Oh, gotcha.
Who we thought people voted for.
this is
Gotcha,
voted
gotcha.
for by the masses.
So I was
Gotcha,
being
gotcha.
cynical. I'm happy.
This is a hard one also. Demon Slayer or Blue Lock?
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
I mean,
Well, let me
it's
double
not even a
check.
contest.
Demon Slayer did win. Okay, next one is Cowboy Bebop or Tokyo Revengers.
I really hope it's Bebop.
I hope it's Cowboy Bebop.
Because if it's not, I'm going to be a very
Is
sad
that what
man.
you think it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm hoping it is, at least.
That's the hope.
It's Bebop.
Okay.
Nice.
Next one is Mobile Suit Gundam and Rise of the Shield Hero.
I hope it's Gundam.
Gone damn.
I really hope it's Gundam.
It is Gundam.
Oh, thank the
Nice.
Lord.
Next one is Spy X Family or Ascensions of a Book Boring.
As much as I love Ascendance, it's
Spy
Spike
X.
Family easy.
Spy X Family.
Yeah.
Do you
of
pronounce
course.
the X?
Because the anime for Ascendance sucks. So,
Okay, anyway, next one is Jujutsu Kaisen or Grandmaster of Demonic
Jujutsu
Cultivation?
Kaisen.
what?
I don't even know what that is.
Jujutsu obviously
Yeah,
won.
I've never heard of that one. Anyway, next one's a hard one. Ava versus Vinland Saga.
They're both so good.
Ava.
But I think Ava won.
Ava did win.
Yeah.
Nice.
Next one we can probably just skip. It's One Piece or Lupin the Third.
That's One Piece.
One Piece.
I mean, as much as I love Lupin the Third,
It's not even a close
It's
category.
One
It's like the
Piece.
Toradora Chainsaw Man.
it's,
What's
that's-
what?
One Piece.
That's
This
a
is
terrible
also one
bracket.
we probably skip. Fate or fucking
Urusei Yatsura?
yeah,
Who?
Fate. Urusei Yatsura is really good.
yeah.
It's very good. But Fate
I
obviously
kind of
won.
hit a blue dot on it. It's the
gotcha,
green-haired
gotcha.
girl.
Ah,
Yeah, with
yeah.
the leopard print.
Yeah.
The reboot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably
Or the
both.
original,
I
The
don't know.
Either way.
animation's pretty good.
Yeah,
but,
it's a good
it's
show.
going against One Piece.
No, when against Fate.
Oh, Fate. Nah, it's going against Fate. Oof. Yeah.
Fate won.
Of course.
Next one is Attack on Titan or Saki and Mio.
Attack on Titan.
Easy.
Yeah, I don't have to look at that one. Next one is Kaguya
Akira?
Akira.
Kaguya won.
Kaguya did one.
Of course it did.
Next one is Berserk versus Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho.
I think it's Mob
I
Psycho.
think it's Mob Psycho.
Yeah.
Because if it's the Berserk anime,
Berserk anime
very
is
easily Mob
I
Psycho.
think it's just everything. Like
Oh.
manga. Because I'm looking at the logo. That's the Berserk logo for manga.
Mob Psycho still.
You think Mob Psycho still? What do you think?
Yeah.
It's actually Berserk.
Wow.
I mean, if it is the manga, that makes sense.
I was okay with either or.
Ooh, this is a good one. My Dress Up Darling and Summertime Rendering.
I think Dress Up Darling.
My dress up
Because people are fucking
It
horny.
won. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying about me.
People are fucking horny.
Round 2. We have Chainsaw.
Oh, we got to remember who won?
I have it over here.
Okay.
We have Chainsaw Man or Bleach.
Chainsaw
Man. Or did the Bleach people come through?
We had Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Next one is. Oh wait. I skipped one. Sorry, guys. It would have been Chainsaw Man or Full Metal.
Oh,
So Chainsaw Man did one.
And then
over Full
Wait,
Metal,
Chainsaw Man won beat Full Metal?
bro.
It's the right recency biased.
That's
It
that
has a shit tier
underdog.
rating.
Underdog.
Yeah. And then the other one that we kind of skipped was also Bleach versus Fruits Basket.
The Bleach obviously won that. Okay.
Bleach beat Fruit Basket.
Of course it did.
Obviously. You're
The
gonna
shonen, the shonen's gonna beat the shoujo
see Shonen's gonna beat
every time. Yeah.
Demon Slayer or Cowboy Bebop.
Demon
Slayer.
Gundam versus Spy X Family.
Spy X
Spags
Family.
family.
Okay. Jujutsu Kaisen versus Ava.
Ava.
I want to say Jujutsu won.
And he's the winner.
Wow.
Jujutsu
The shonen's always gonna win.
Against Jujutsu, gross.
The shonen is always going to win.
This is a hard one, actually. One Piece versus Fate,
One Piece.
One Piece.
of course.
Yeah, that's not hard.
You can't beat One Piece.
Attack on.
That's what I learned. The shonen is always going to win.
Yeah, I wonder who's going to win this. Attack on Titan or Kaguya?
Attack on
Attack on
Titan.
Titan.
The shonen is always going to win.
Berserk versus.
Well, I guess
My
Attack
Dress
on
Up
Titan's
Diamond.
not a shonen, right?
It's a shonen.
Berserk.
It doesn't matter if it's not in shonen. If it's about a male character,
Yeah.
it's a shonen type show.
Berserk.
Berserk over My Dress Up. What do you think?
It's probably going to be Berserk.
You think so?
I mean,
Lock in
Dress
your
Up's-
answer.
He's
Dress Up
baiting
is-
me. He's baiting me.
Dress Up is popular, but the Berserk manga is like,
Do you lock in your answer?
I locked it in.
I
Berserk.
locked
Locked
it
it
in.
in.
It's Berserk.
It's Berserk.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Wow. So depression beat horniness.
Yes.
Who would have thought?
Okay, we already did this one. It was Chainsaw Man versus Bleach.
And Chainsaw Man
Man.
won, surprisingly.
Demon Slayer versus Spy X Family.
Demon Slayer.
Of course. Now we're getting into the hard ones. Jujutsu Kaisen versus One Piece.
One Piece.
One Piece.
Wow, you guys would be right.
Yeah.
man.
Well, One Piece is way too popular.
Attack on Titan versus Berserk.
Attack
Attack
on
on
Titan.
Titan.
Okay. Now we're at our final four.
Final four.
Chainsaw Man versus Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Chainsaw Man.
Whoa! Okay.
That 8 out of 10 show beat a 9 out of 10 show. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Interesting.
And then we have One Piece versus Attack on Titan.
One Piece.
Attack on Titan.
One Piece it is.
Yeah. The One Piece is the powerhouse.
And then, so this was the
Is
You
One
tell me-
Piece versus
One Piece is Duke? No, not
this
Duke.
was our bracket.
One Piece versus Chainsaw Man.
They said Chainsaw Man.
One Piece obviously won.
One Piece wins.
You think over Chainsaw Man?
Yes.
The thing that swept some of the biggest shows recently?
Yeah.
Yes.
But One Piece.
One
always,
Piece is too powerful.
One Piece always wins.
One Piece is the winner.
Yeah.
Who would've
Wow,
thought?
who would've thought? Oh, my
I love
lord.
this list. It is such a shit tier list as usual.
Of course, the One Piece would always
I
win.
think I was looking
Which
at
one's
it.
the basketball team that always? Is it Kansas?
What?
There's a few teams that.
Oh, in March
for it.
Madness?
Yeah, March Madness.
Yeah, I don't remember anymore.
Kansas is normally, but this is our thing. Our winner is obviously One Piece. Who would have thought that this list would have been so ass in general?
I mean, it is voted by people.
Yeah.
So.
That's
That's
what
why I said.
guys.
As I said, the shonen will always win
Yeah.
in whatever category.
Who could have beat One Piece? Nobody.
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 If Full Metal didn't even make it all the way
Not
to the
even
end.
Dragon Ball.
I think the ones that are crazy to me is that people think Chainsaw Man is better than
Demon
like,
Slayer?
Demon Slayer?
Bleach, better than Full Metal Alchemist. These
I
are like
think Demon Slayer is better than Bleach. Not the newest season though.
I haven't seen the newest season of Bleach, but
This season looks.
I
really
think
good.
Demon Slayer is better than Chainsaw Man by far.
I think so.
You think
I think-
Oh, wait, you said the
Well,
other
I
one.
don't, because the
But
problem
the
is,
issue is it's also manga, so
well, even then though, I've heard the later manga of Chainsaw Man's really good as well, right?
Yeah.
So if we're, I
think this is
think
recency.
manga wise, I'd probably edge towards Chainsaw Man more than Demon Slayer personally,
Okay.
because to me, I feel like the Demon Slayer anime is what makes it as popular as it is, or it's Ufu Table that has made that manga as popular as it was, or is.
it could be.
But-
I don't know if it was popular before the anime.
I
I think it was.
I think Chainsaw Man manga is better than the.
No, that's
Demon Slayer.
I do as well. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
It's a better manga. Like I said, like because if you think about like Demon Slayer as a manga, it's good.
Yeah.
But I think the only reason it is where it is because of the animation, Ufu Table gave
yeah.
it.
Fair. I don't know. Looking at this list, obviously it's very skewed, but there's not much that I almost would change.
One Piece supremacy.
I mean, that was obvious as it went through things.
They
Wait,
said One Piece
how
on-
they choose these shows?
That is just, I think it's like their best sellers
Yeah, probably.
because everything
Well,
in
like
here is super.
Mobile Suit Gundam as a whole,
Yeah.
the whole franchise.
Yeah, I think this is a whole
Oh,
franchise.
that's
Because I think everything I know except for the Grandmaster Demonic Cultivation is the
Yeah.
only one I've never heard
Do you
of.
think Pokemon could have beat One Piece?
No.
No,
You don't think so?
no.
Because it's the game more than the show.
I think that the show's really popular.
The show is
How
very
many
popular,
seasons
but
we
it's
got?
not One Piece popular.
You don't think so? I feel like it's more like Westerners voting. So
Yeah, I don't
think-
think it matters.
They,
I think
they're-
the One Piece
they
stands
both-
are too high.
The people who watched Pokemon as a kid probably also watched One Piece as a kid.
Yeah. The only ones that I would argue, do you think there's any fandom that could match this? I think there's one. That's
match
not on
One
here.
Piece.
There is a show that isn't on here that I thought its
show would-
absence was
Which show?
JoJo.
I think JoJo's the only show that could probably match any of this.
Nah.
But I think JoJo would still fall out to like Demon Slayer.
I
and-
think no. I think it
Well,
would have
I
been
think
like JoJo. No, I think it would have lost against one of the other big ones.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think
It's
so
the-
as well.
I think it's just the fandom. It matters how the fandom pushes.
Fuck, dude, I'm surprised Full Metal was knocked out before.
Like first round.
Yeah, with their fandom.
That's true. Yeah, this list is still shitty, but I also don't think there's many good shows on the corners to verse against.
Well, the problem
Some
is
of them are not balanced at
even
all.
if they're good, they're not. It doesn't have the same power.
I'm surprised. Like Lupin the Third was here. What was the other one?
Mine was the Grandmaster, Lupin the
Sasaki
Third.
Miyano is a weird one.
Urusei Yatsura.
Urusei Yatsura.
Thordora's still up there.
I want to know how this list was made.
You got Weathering with You over like your
Now, whether you
name.
would do some fucking movie.
Well, yeah, but it's over like Your Name, which I think is probably bigger. I'm surprised
Yeah.
Descendants of
I
Bookworms
think
on here.
Didn't
Same.
Weathering with You make more money than Your Name?
I don't know.
Well, no.
no,
Your
oh.
name is still the powerhouse.
Oh. Suzume is not a
I'm
powerhouse.
wondering if they're including all media, and that's what they did for popularity.
That's probably what they did.
Because I mean, Berserk obviously is the manga.
yeah.
And Ascendance, even though the anime isn't as like lauded, it is always number one on light novel sales everywhere
But then
Which
why
is probably why it's
Yatsuri is on there.
because it's I don't know, super famous show from
The past.
from forever, and I guess the remake may be popular. I don't know
Yeah. It's a legit. Has
because
anyone heard of that
I can understand why like Fate's there
Well,
because
yeah.
Fate is the powerhouse that it is.
I think most of
Or
these are
even
pretty
like,
powerhousely.
even like Cowboy Bebop is understandable,
Well, yeah.
right?
Old school.
Rising of Shield Hero is a weird one to me,
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of isekais that could be there.
Well, that one in the is it wrong to pick girls in the dungeon?
That's another weird one
Yeah.
for me.
like they're big, but they're not that big.
No,
You know,
I'm surprised something like Sword Art isn't there.
Sword
fell
just
off.
disappeared.
Yeah, it still has new seasons.
I
and stuff,
argue
but-
Sword Art's new stuff is probably better than most of the stuff on here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of though. I don't know. It's weird.
It's a weird list. I don't know who chose it. Obviously, the winners were kind of obvious all the way
How's
through.
Naruto not here?
Naruto, yeah. They probably were like, oh, we got Bleach. That probably covers that like age generation.
Like I'm sure Naruto merch is still
Yeah,
pretty hot.
Oh yeah. I always see him at fucking Comic Con.
Yeah.
Always running down the hall. I'm like, that guy's a Naruto fan.
yeah. So I don't really understand.
And I don't know where they chose like, let's have these two fights against each other.
Dude, I'll never forget the one guy I saw at the airport flying to Japan with his Naruto headband.
Or is this supposed to be like a? Because you know how March Madness they'll have like a top seat versus like a bottom seat for some reason.
From the best to the worst.
Yeah.
Well, you still have to qualify for March Madness, right?
Yeah, but normally your top to bottom seats, it's normally one, then last, and two, then or three. No, it's not. It's one, last, then like middle.
So
somewhere in
I'm
the
not
middle.
saying exactly that it follows it fully, but I can see them putting powerhouse show with popular, but not same. Like
Popular
bottom of
underdog.
yeah, like popular, but bottom of the popularity list versus top
See,
of
that doesn't-
popularity list.
Like, it makes sense for the first one, but then you go down, it doesn't make sense. Because, like, Full Metal and Death Note are pretty much on even footing. Fruits Baskets when Weathering with You. I don't know. There's a lot of just even footing, and then there's just some that are just.
Well, it's always even near the center, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but that's like two in.
Yeah. Well, no. But I mean, like with, I'm because what I'm saying is not that they actually put the brackets that way, but they might have picked the pairings of the shows that way and then just randomly put them in brackets.
I think
because like the middle is Demon Slayer versus Blue Log. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's gonna put those? Like, I feel like Demon Slayer is way more popular than Blue Log.
Of course.
But they got like Ava versus Vinland Saga.
This song is also weird.
Top one, 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 top one. Yeah, every top one in the first bracket.
Yeah.
Anyway, One Piece always wins.
It always does. It's like Pokemon. Everyone's seen it, right, guys?
Right.
I've seen one episode of One Piece.
That's it?
That we watched in Japan that I did not understand.
Yeah, that was a weird episode.
That Michael told me was near the end of an arc.
I watched it too.
Yeah.
You put anime on too, like every night when you could?
No, I watched it with you guys.
No, we were
It was in the morning.
No, that was, that was, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was.
We were watching some other cart show.
And then it
That
changed.
looked like
Yeah,
a bootleg.
that was at the house.
It looked
in
like a
Hamburg.
bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh show.
Yeah.
And then it showed One Piece. Yeah.
Well,
And we're all just like, what the fuck is
Where are my
going
subtitles?
I don't know why they didn't have them. What the fuck? Come on, Japan. We're Americans. Where are my subtitles? Anyway, thank you for watching
Lord.
this shitty Right Stuff Madness again.
April
we did this like 2 years
Madness.
ago or a year ago.
We did it a year ago, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they'll get better next time. Well, anyway, see you next one.
on? Peace.